Hello everyone, Cat Goblin or Martin here. Halloween is coming up very soon, so I thought I'd do a review on the Headless Horseman in Assassin's Creed. So without further ado, let's get into the review. Now, the Headless Horseman is first seen in Assassin's Creed 3, so basically in order to see him, you have to do a Frontiersman mission. The Frontiersman will then tell you the story of the Headless Horseman and his victims, and after you hear the story, you can investigate the Headless Horseman's last sighting. When you get to his last sighting, you'll see some dead bodies in the ground with bags on their heads. Once you investigate the bodies, a cutscene will appear and the Headless Horseman will pop out on his horse laughing at you with a mechanical voice. After the cutscene, the Headless Horseman sadly gets away so that you can't assassinate him. That's pretty much it, but he looks really cool with that pumpkin for a head.
I've never seen him myself, but I've heard the stories from here to Kentucky. A German mercenary, Hessians what they call them, was fighting a battle when a cannonball took his head clean off. His whole battalion was routed, and they lost the encounter. But the lad didn't die. He's been wandering the bush on horseback around the battlefield ever since, searching for his head, chasing innocents when he sees them, taking their domes for his own. He wears a pumpkin for a head now, until he finds what he's looking for. Like I said, I haven't seen him, but I have seen the bodies he leaves lying about, headless and grotesque. God rest their souls.
The Headless Horseman appears again in Assassin's Creed Rogue. In order to see him, you have to go to Sleepy Hollow in the river valley and wait for it to be nighttime. When it's nighttime, you want to go close to the church, then fight some guards near the area, and the Headless Horseman should spawn in front of the church. Once he spawns, he will automatically spot you, and he can even spot you from long distances. He has a pretty unique appearance. He does not have a pumpkin for a head. Instead, he's just headless. He is not mounted on a horse, and he has the same uniform as the British Brute/Grenadier, but in black. For weapons, he is equipped with an axe, grenades, and flintlock. Now, he pretty much has the same combat style as a Brute, where you have to break his defense, dodge his axe swings, and grenades. In combat, he will work side by side with British soldiers, but he will fight assassin thugs. Now in combat, he's pretty much invincible. You can hit him as many times as you want with a sword, but he will not die, and he is not affected by sleep/berserk darts, bullets, grenades, berserk gas, and throwing knives. Although the Headless Horseman can be affected by smoke bombs, rope darts, and he can even be temporarily affected by sleep gas. In Assassin's Creed Black Flag and Rogue, there is a way to disarm brutes by using a corner trick. So basically in combat, you go around a corner of a tree or a building, and the brute will swing his axe differently, which you can counter. But if you try this trick with the Headless Horseman, it doesn't work. It just pushes you away with his axe. There are actually two ways to disarm him. One, you can shoot him with sleep gas and he will drop his axe. Or two, if there are bounty hunters, just point your gun at them and they will use the Headless Horseman as a human shield, making him drop his axe. There are actually a few ways to fully defeat the Headless Horseman. You can kill him with an axe, hang/choke him with rope darts, drown him in water, or you can assassinate him from a haystack if he's busy fighting assassin thugs. But the last thing you can do to defeat him is to shoot a pumpkin on a gravestone, which will make him drop to the ground. He does not do a lot of damage, and if you try to hide from him, he will always find you.
Now you die! die with honor? Or like the coward you are? Crazy, you dumb cur.
One thing that's really cool about the Headless Horseman is that if you fully escape him, he will walk around Sleepy Hollow, and he will not get mad at you if you are near him. At this point, after escaping the Headless Horseman, he turns into a regular brute, and he is vulnerable to any weapon, meaning you can just run up to him and stab him with your hidden blades. Alright everyone, so there you have it. That's pretty much the Headless Horseman in Assassin's Creed. Like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next review.